The Brave Bible Brothers.
The 11th chapter of the Gospel of Matthew.
When Jesus had finished directing his 12 disciples, he departed from there to teach and preach in their cities.
Now when John heard in the prison the works of Christ, he sent two of his disciples and said to him,
"Are you he who comes, or should we look for another?"
Jesus answered him,
"Go and tell John the things which you hear and see.
The blind receive their sight,
The lame walk,
the lepers are cleansed,
the deaf hear,
Isaiah 35:5,
the dead are raised up,
and the poor have good news preached to them,
Isaiah 61, 1-4.
Blessed is he who finds no occasion for stumbling in me."
As these went their way, Jesus began to say to the multitudes concerning John,
"What did you go out into the wilderness to see?
A reed shaken by the wind?
But what did you go out to see?
A man in soft clothing?
Behold, those who wear soft clothing are in kings' houses.
But why did you go out?
To see a prophet?
Yes, I tell you, and much more than a prophet.
For this is he of whom it is written,
Behold, I send my messenger before your face, who will prepare your way before you. Malachi 3:1.
Most certainly I tell you, among those who are born of woman, there has not arisen anyone greater than John the Baptizer.
Yet he who is least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he.
From the days of John the Baptizer until now, the kingdom of heaven suffers violence, and the violent take it by force.
For all the prophets and the law prophesied until John.
If you are willing to receive it, this is Elijah who is to come.
He who has ears to hear, let him hear.
But to what shall I compare this generation?
It is like children sitting in the marketplace, who call to their companions and say,
We played the flute for you,
and you didn't dance.
we mourned for you.
And you didn't lament.
For John came neither eating nor drinking, and they say,
He has a demon.
The Son of Man came eating and drinking, and they say,
Behold, a gluttonous man and a drunkard.
a friend of tax collectors and sinners.
But wisdom is justified by her children.
Then he began to denounce the cities in which most of his mighty works had been done, because they didn't repent.
Woe to you, Chorazin! Woe to you, Bethsaida! For if the mighty works had been done in Tyre and Sidon, which were done in you, they would have repented long ago in sackcloth and ashes.
But I tell you, it will be more tolerable for Tyre and Sidon on the day of judgment than for you.
You, Capernaum, who are exalted in heaven, you will go down to hell.
For if the mighty works had been done in Sodom, which were done in you, it would have remained until today.
But I tell you that it will be more tolerable for the land of Sodom on the day of judgment than for you.
At that time Jesus answered,
I thank you, Father, Lord of heaven and earth, that you hid these things from the wise and understanding, and revealed them to infants.
Yes, Father, for so it was well pleasing in your sight.
All things have been delivered to me by my Father.
No one knows the Son except the Father.
Neither does anyone know the Father except the Son, and he to whom the Son desires to reveal him.
Come to me, all you who labor and are heavily burdened, and I will give you rest.
Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls.
For my yoke is easy and my burden is light.
Thank you for joining us on the Brave Bible Brothers.